Okay, so welcome to the second installment of What Sold? Don't know. Think I need a title for that, but I don't have one yet. But it is the second edition of What Sold for us. Today's video is going to be Sunday night through Thursday, which is when I'm recording this. Hopefully I'll get this out tonight at some point. I don't really have a lot of fancy editing that is involved in this. So yeah, video should be out tonight. So it is What Sold Sunday through today. Over the past weekend, I did a Friday to Sunday, I believe. That was the first video ever on this channel. Thank you guys that watched it, especially the ones that commented and even subscribed after that. I do want to clear some things up from that video. Watching it back, I guess I was a little, it came off a little negative, and I didn't really mean for it to be when I was saying that, like, I really didn't want to be doing that, or I was dreading doing this. Let me clarify a couple of things with that. One, it's not that I don't want to be sharing this journey. It's just I have concerns about being able to commit to the consistency that it takes to like successfully run a channel and run a business. I believe it can be done. I mean, there's a million evidence or a million pieces of evidence on YouTube of it being done. It's just I don't know about my ability to do that right now. Since this channel is new and most of you are probably new here, I will say I work a full-time job. I have a full-time corporate job. My wife is a stay-at-home mom, so we're like full-time, part-time, full-time resellers. Like we're definitely scaling our resale business, but she is doing a lot of the heavy lifting while I only, I'm only available part-time due to my corporate career. So yeah, when I was saying that, like, I don't really know if I want to be doing this, it's not because I don't want to share. It's not that. It's just that, or I think I'm too good to be sharing or anything like that. It's just that I know the commitment that it takes to be consistent on something like YouTube, and the commitment that it takes to be consistent with like sourcing and listing and, making sure that you're shipping. We ship same day. I said that last video. I really meant that. Like you can check them all. We actually ship same day. That is a lot of work. As the business grows, it becomes more work. So there's like tasks that need to be done, and picking up a camera or recording a video just doesn't really, right now, it doesn't register first to me on the level of importance list, if that makes sense. I don't mind doing them. I don't mind sharing. It's just, if I'm honest, I'm kind of nervous that, this may take into time that I could be doing more for that, if that makes sense. There's no evidence of that. I could be easily a year from now, this could be the biggest blessing that we had, right? But I don't know. It's just, the business is still new and I'm in it with like a discovery mindset. So in doing that, I kind of question all scenarios, and that's really good sometimes for planning, but it's also really bad sometimes for productivity because you may overthink things just a little bit. So that's what it was. To clarify that, I just wanted to get that out there. I also want to clarify that, like, throughout that video, I stated that anybody could do this. Like, you don't have to be a genius, and you don't have to have all the prerequisites to do this. I want to clarify that, like, yes, anyone can do this. It doesn't make it easy though. So I don't want people thinking that I'm saying this is super easy to do. Everybody's going to be successful doing this. I can't really guarantee that. So I wouldn't want that message to get out there. I will say this: you will get out of it what you put into it, but don't go into it until you have built in enough space for you to be patient. Because while every single week we have things that we list and sell within 1 to 2 days, but we've also got listings that we bought in our first thrift haul, you know what I mean? That's still sitting here now 90, 100 and something days later. So you have to be patient with things like that. You have to really, really be able to, go with the flow of the busy, not busy, busy, not busy. If you react to every twist and turn on this roller coaster, you're gonna like panic yourself out, and you don't want to do that. But those are even those are things that like anybody can overcome. And that's what I meant by like anyone can do this. We don't have to overcomplicate it. You just have to make sure that this is the actual journey that you want to go on, because it's not all pretty. It's not all fun. It's not all glamorous. I haven't got to the glamorous part yet because we're still very much in the beginning of our journey. But yeah, it's a labor of love. You're going to have to find something about this that you really, really enjoy doing. So I wanted to get that out there to clarify it. I don't ever want to be seen like I'm coming on the internet and misleading anybody into thinking that you can get rich quick or anything like that, because that's really, really not my thing. So in essence of time and me not wanting to do 45 minutes again, when I said I wanted these things to be 15 to 20 minutes, I am going to jump straight into what sold from Sunday night through Thursday at the point of recording this. This isn't absolutely everything, because some of the sales are just boring and small and like, I don't know. It's the ones that I think that, will fit into this little window that I've given myself. So let's see if I can switch scenes like a pro. Okay, so we are going to start with the Depop sale. I don't think this is in any like really good order. I probably should have, planned that a little bit better from Sunday to today. So like, this is just a mixture of them. I can't remember which days it came in on, but I do think it's starting early on in the week. That doesn't matter though. So let's start on Depop here. We have a Studio One floral paisley dress. This dress was interesting too. I knew it would sell. This is one of our, we grab things like this a lot. My wife does when she's at the bins. She seems to find these vintage or vintage inspired style dresses a lot. They sell for us. These dresses and some skirts and things like that too. Especially the ones that have like nice patterns, nice colors, structure is good. They tend to sell really well for us. This one was a size 18. It had a lot of interest in it for a while. It was listed about 20 days ago. Had a lot of interest, like a lot of likes. And so we use Nifty. If you may not know that, we use Nifty. Once again, not an ad, not sponsored. It's just what we use to run this business. And it sends out auto offers as people like it. Like there has to have been at least, 20, 25 offers sent on this dress. It got a lot of attention on Depop. It got a lot of attention on eBay as well as on Poshmark. Somebody finally pulled the trigger, purchased it on Depop. I do want to say they sent us an offer of 30 and we sold it for that. I'm not 100% certain, but the dress finally sold. And I say finally, 20 days is not a long time. But again, this dress had so much attention that like from day one. So I was just like, oh yeah, this thing's about to sell. I was getting offers for like $20, which I think our cost of goods on this was like $1.50. And I was like, no, don't take it. It's day 3. Look at how much attention it's getting. Like someone's going to buy it. And I think people just liked it, but maybe didn't want to pull the trigger on it. But it finally found its home. I hope they enjoy it. Got that shipped out. Got that out of inventory. Yes, we've got a couple more dresses similar to this. But again, this is the style of stuff that we do continue to pick up. You will see that the things that we sell, wide variety. But like, hey, we kind of got our own style here. I think as resellers, you will start to find your thing too. I would say niche, but like it's too all over the place to be a niche, but it does have a little sense of style to it. Does that make sense? Probably not. We're going to keep going. Next, we're going to move on to a Poshmark sale. Kathy Ireland faux suede shirt, Y2K. This was women's large, Western, whimsy goth. No idea what that means at all. But hey, it's one of those keywords that puts your products in front of people. But anyways, This Y2K top, I don't think we had this one listed very long. This was another one that like my wife got, and she comes in to like show me her Benz haul, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool. That's a perfect way to spend $1.33. I would have done the same, you know. But once again, you know, she was right, I was wrong, and we ended up moving this shirt. I think it sold for 15. I think we originally had it listed at like 24 or something like that. Probably took an offer, but $15, it's out the door. Hopefully, whoever gets that shirt will also enjoy that. Moving on, we got an eBay sale here. So this Pendleton shirt I picked up from our local Goodwill. I actually paid $4.99 for these. That's what they're priced at over here where I go to. It was this one and another one, and I don't remember if the other one sold yet. It may have sold already, but yeah, double XL Pendleton short sleeve button down shirt. It's a men's double XL. Like I said, the sizing was good. Western Normcore. No idea what it means, but it's, again, one of those keywords that puts your items in front of people that want to buy your items. So, do I have any tips on like what they mean, or like what keywords you should put in your listings? I absolutely do not. Again, I have built a listing agent, and our AI agent just knows ish. So there's that. But yes, I do think that the keywords matter, but I've also seen super successful resellers not really use keywords like that, or super descriptive descriptions, and still make sales. So it can work. Whatever works for you, I think just make that work. But this kind of just works for us, and it seems to be doing okay. And it's kind of the least amount of work for me, and I don't have to know what all these cool new words mean. So it does work. Next, I got a sale on Poshmark. So these comfort colors tees are literally like the coolest things for us to find right now. And I say that because every binge trip, every time me and my daughter go over to our local Goodwill store, we leave with one of them. But they sell for us. And I had seen a video once that said, like, you know, destination shirts, kind of stay away from them. There's like, it's super localized sometimes. And, you know, I don't listen to that. Does the graphic look cool? Is it a quality t-shirt? This definitely quality t-shirt. Also, look at these graphics. St. Augustine, Florida. This is the front graphic here. And I just love me a nice comfort colors heavyweight garment. Like, the quality of the shirt alone is always going to be a pick this up for me. So $15. Again, this one would have came from my wife at the bins. So that bins trip, I believe, was like $1.21 per. But we also get to just like pick up cool shirts. And there's something about that I think is just, I don't know. I enjoy that a lot. The next one is super cool. So my wife went to it. This bins trip had to have been, maybe in May, end of May, beginning June. She got this at the bins. It's a Lisa Frank vintage tiger sleeping bag neon from 1986. Soon as she got this thing, like, she pulls it out and I was like, Jesus, that, yeah. Not only is that gonna sell, but usually, like, so yes, of course, me and my wife have the that's gonna sell reactions, but a lot of things too will have the that's just cool. Let me touch that. Let me see it. You know what I mean? And this one was definitely one of those. Look at that. 1986 Lisa Frank. It was listed for a good month or so. We had some lowball offers. We did end up taking an offer, and I believe that offer was for $95. And that's what we ended up getting out of that. Again, at the bins, we divide our total number of items by what we spend. That bins trip was probably like $1.33. This one, being a heavier item, did probably take up more weight than the others. but we don't really do the math by that. $1.33, profited about, $90 off of it. I can't really be mad at that at all. Really cool find. That's one of the best ones that she's found. Then we've got this over on Poshmark. We sold this Carhartt canvas overalls, baby girl, 12-month pink workwear plaid. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this. But I like this thing. This thing is really cute. Honestly, I did not think my wife was going to sell this. So my stepson is about to have a little girl, and I thought this was going to be something she was going to keep for her. She didn't know. It sold for $29 over on Poshmark. She got this in the Ben's haul as well. Really, really nice. Someone's kid's going to really enjoy that. That's going to be really cute too. Moving on, we've got another eBay sale. Haband chiffon shirt, vintage 90s purple sheer, woman XL. This is coastal grandmother. Who doesn't love a good coastal grandmother? Vintage shirts, again, that's kind of our little thing. My wife is really, really good at finding them. This one was high quality too. You could just feel it. Like, I love a good tag. So the tags tell me a lot about the quality and the era. It does for most pieces anyways, but like, I'm a sensory guy. So like, as I'm going through even the racks at our local Goodwill, I'm touching everything, right? And the feel, something that just feels good, I'll pull that out. I need to see it. I need to see what the tag looks like. This passed that test for her. She kind of does the same thing, especially when you're at the bins. I don't know if you guys have bins where you live at, the Goodwill outlets. Our bins here in greater Indianapolis is like, it's a lot of people, man. So you got to really be in there going quickly. I'm breaking a sweat because I'm a little bit larger than a large. And feel is everything. Because I don't always have time to like look at every piece. So like something feels quality, I pull it up. I get it. I have noticed, that works really well for me. And I don't have to feel like I'm rushing and moving at the speed of everyone else. You can kind of get into that sense that maybe I'm missing out on something because I'm not moving fast enough or whatever. But I don't really do that, man. We always find great things. We always come out of there with something that we're super duper happy with and proud of. So yeah, I really don't get down like that. I don't have FOMO. We go in there, we find quality, we find things that we want to sell, and we move on. Tony Hawk boys gray cargo shorts. This was over on Poshmark, $10. Again, this is another thing that she got from the bins. If I'm being honest with you guys, I really want to get out of children's clothing, and kids, youth, all of that. Not because it's not just about like money. You don't really make a ton on it. I don't feel comfortable charging a ton for kids' clothes when it comes to like, I don't know any of this, simply because I have kids of my own. I know how fast they grow, and like, I know the dad in me kicks in and takes over the business, and it's like, don't spend that much money on that because they're only going to be able to wear that for a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah, we pick it up. She does, especially if it's like cool or unique. I think she probably thought these was like a men's small or medium, but either way, we don't have them anymore because they sold. So that's the point of the business. Moving on, we've got a Levi's graphic Y2K shirt, just a basic t-shirt. I do like these, details like that, like just the tag on the, I know it's not much to some people. I enjoy just quality. And this was a quality shirt, like a good quality t-shirt. Again, all day you get me with a quality t-shirt, and I'm a happy camper all day long. This one, a Tommy Bahama silk blend women's shirt. There's another coastal grandma here. This shirt felt so good. Like, it was so soft. Wife found this at the bins as well. Let me see if I can get this tag up here. Look at the tag. Like, it just looks like a good time. That just looks like vacation. This is what vacation should feel like. I'm hoping that someone's actual grandma is going to put this shirt on, sit on the porch, overlooking the ocean, and just have a nice cup of coffee, man. This type of shirt all day long, just super duper soft. I love selling these just because I know they're going to be, a part of a good time somewhere. I'm probably thinking too much into that, but oh well. I picked this one up at our Goodwill over here. I paid $4.99. It was actually in the men's section. This LL Bean button down shirt, wrinkle resistance. It passed the quality test as soon as I felt it going through the rack. It was in the men's rack. I thought it was men's. Turns out it was women's. But again, we got $24.99 for it. LL Bean, I know it's one of those brands that like certain resellers are going to say, grab this anytime you can see it. And others are like, yeah, LL Bean doesn't really sell. LL Bean, everything that we've ever had is always sold. That's how it goes for us. Now, we could be just picking up pretty quality pieces, but I think it's one of those brands. You know what I mean? High resale value because it's high quality. This one here in particular is 100% cotton. So yeah, it's one of those that anytime we see LL Bean, we get excited. We grab it. Moving on, vintage 90s Supreme Golf all over print polo shirts. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a men's large. Once again, I'm a little bit larger than the large, so it wasn't going to fit me. But if ever there was a reason to lose weight, this shirt would be it. I loved this shirt. I picked this one up at the Goodwill. Oh no, this one might have been a Ben's. I have a darker blue one that's like this that I think I picked up. I think she picked up this one at the Ben's, so she would have paid like $1.30 for it. Love this shirt. I love the print. I love a good 90s polo. It did have like the natural wear kind of around through here. Look at that tag. Look at the tag. 100% cotton. Just, yeah. Had a little hole here. When you're doing vintage, you can expect stuff like that. We just always make sure to picture the flaws and mention them inside of the description. I never want to sell something to someone that they don't know what they're buying. We've had a couple of items that we've sold that we didn't notice a stain or something. Immediately we take that back. We always allow for returns just because, I don't know, it's important for me to sell a product that I'm proud of, that I support, that I back, that I guarantee. So we don't fight people on returns if they do find something. Now, again, we point that out. So like, you kind of know what you're buying. Hopefully this makes it to a golf course somewhere, or some super cool 17-year-old's going to be rocking this to school. And I think that's even more dope. You know what I mean? Get the kids a break, man. I know they're hard to deal with, but no, I'm not lying. I'm lying. I hate them little fuckers too. Anyways, moving on. The last sale I got here, this was actually today. A pair of Brooks, size 7. It's women's purple. I picked these shoes up probably over a month ago. Got $27 out of them. I would have paid $7.99 for these. So again, it's not going to break the bank. I just like to sell shoes. I did go to the Goodwill the other night and got another pair of shoes. Picked up a pair of Hokas that we're cleaning and processing now. That'll be listed soon. Yeah. I like selling shoes. I don't know why. Some of them we make really good money out of, but like a lot of them are just like our regular sales. Nothing special. It's just, I don't know. I like shoes. Again, it's Thursday now. So like, this is what a good majority of everything that came in for us Sunday through today. It's been I don't want to say a slow week because that makes it sound like, let me get you back. Oh, okay. So that makes it sound like I'm complaining about making these sales, and I'm not at all. Honestly, it's just, if I compare it to last week, then yeah, I guess it is a little bit slower, but you know, you have those days. We have those weeks. Again, we don't want to get too high or too low on any of the roller coasters. My goal is to just get better at this, you know, every week, 1 week at a time. Now, my wife, Jessie, she did a couple of vlogs this week. So, you know, go show those some love. Again, if you have subscribed to the channel, you're one of our new subscribers, we appreciate having you. Say hi in the comments. Tell us where you're from. Tell us if you resell as well. If you do content, let me know. I'll come and watch your videos. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I have a long day in the office tomorrow, but I hope to be able to sit down here on Sunday and do this again. And hopefully I'm, you know, maybe it'll be another 45 minutes of me going through a bunch of sales because we had a super successful weekend. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you haven't. Again, tell me where you're from. Just say what's up. If you're reselling and you keep hearing about the summer slump, think about it like this. You wake up, you're breathing, we're able to walk through, get these little pieces of history, make a little money reselling it, and experience this journey. It doesn't get much better than that. So like, I'm appreciative of that, and that kind of helps me get through the slow days. I know that was super dramatic. I hope that landed correctly. Either way, peace.